Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope all of you are always in a good condition. By the way, in this video, we are going to explain you about how to discuss in English with your team. Before that, have you ever had difficulty when doing a discussion in English? If you feel like that, just enjoy this video. How to discuss in English.
Opening the meeting. The implementation is like this.
Common phrase. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody, I really appreciate your presence at this meeting. Okay, we've got a project we are going to cover today, so let's get started.
Explaining the meeting agenda. Phrase. As you can see on the meeting agenda, we will discuss about blah blah blah. The implementation is like this.
The implementation is, as you can see on the meeting agenda, we will discuss about web-based restaurant application design.
Asking others' opinion. Phrase. What do you think about? The implementation is like this.
The implementation is, what do you think about the invoice transaction pack design?
Give opinion. Phrase. In my opinion, blah blah blah. The implementation is like this.
The implementation is, in my opinion, the invoice design for the transaction pack contains the restaurant logo, address, telephone number, restaurant email, customer name and phone number, waiter name and cashier's name.
Agreeing with others' opinion. Praise, you're right, that's good point. The implementation is like this.
Implementation, you're right. I think that's a good idea.
Disagreeing with others' opinion. Praise, I'm not sure about that. The implementation is like this.
Implementation, I'm not sure about that. I think the name and the telephone number of the customer are not really needed in that invoice design because that is privacy.
Asking for a suggestion. Praise, do you have any suggestion for? The implementation is like this.
Implementation, do you have any suggestion for the design of this restaurant application?
Giving suggestion. Price is like this. I think you should. Implementation is like this.
I think we should give a smart feature like free report for daily sales when the restaurant is closed.
Interruption. Price is like this. I'm sorry to interrupt, blah blah blah. Implementation is like this.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you repeat again your explanation about the smart feature?
Making conclusion. Price is like this. Before we close the meeting, I'd like to briefly summarize the main points. Implementation is like this.
Before we close the meeting, I'd like to briefly summarize the main points. So, the design of this restaurant application will contain the invoice of the transaction and the smart feature like daily report.
Closing a meeting.
Okay everyone, we have finished discussing our point in this meeting. Thank you so much for your active participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So those are the examples and uses of each phrase in English discussion. Next, we will show you how to make full discussion in English from start to finish. So, check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I really appreciate your attendance to this meeting. We have a project that we will discuss today. As you can see on the meeting agenda, we will discuss about web-based restaurant application design that is desired by the client.
What kind of the application that the client wants?
The client wants an application to make customers, waiters, and cashiers easy to doing a transaction. Do you have any suggestion for this project?
I want to give a suggestion. What if we add feature like create, read, update, delete in this application?
I agree with you for customer and waiter. I think we should make the features match to each other. So there is a page just for customer and waiters to see menu of the foods and the drinks and also the prices.
I'm not agree with you. If we will make the customer page and waiter page match to each other, because it is impossible if the customer can increase and decrease the stock of the menu.
So in the customer page does not use CRUD like waiters and cashiers. Is that the point?
Yes, that's right. More or less like that.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. By the way, how about the invoice design for the transaction? How about the invoice design for the transaction page?
In my opinion, the invoice design for the transaction page contains the logo of the restaurant, address, phone number, email of the restaurant, the name and the phone number of the customer, the name of the waiter, and also the name of the cashier.
You're right. I think that's a good opinion.
I'm not sure about that. I think the name of the phone number of the customer, that's not really needed in that invoice design because that is customer's privacy.
Yes, I think so.
Any suggestion again for this restaurant application?
I think we should give a smart feature like daily sales report when the restaurant is closed.
That's good idea because it will make more easier for the restaurant to make the sales report.
I am sorry to interrupt. Can you repeat your explanation about the smart feature? Because my connection is so bad.
Okay, I will repeat. Basically, we will add a smart feature such as daily sales report in this application.
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
So that's all our discussion today. Before we close the meeting, I'd like to briefly summarize the main points. So the design of this restaurant application will contain the CRUD or create, update, read, delete just in waiters and cashier page. The invoice design of the transaction does not contains the name and the phone number of the customers, and also we will add the smart feature like daily print report. Thank you so much for your active participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.